Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Commander Lendat here with another video on DC Legends. And today we're going to be talking about the best way to farm gear materials. And we're going to be covering three topics in this video, the three main ways to farm materials, which one is the best, and how to best farm each material level. Now, talking about the three main ways to farm mats in the game, the first one is the store pack that costs 600 gems. I would not recommend this one. This is not worth it. You are not sure what you're gonna get, so definitely the worst way to farm materials, so not recommended at all. So don't even try it. The second way, of course, is farming stages, and this one is also not recommended in my opinion because the drop rate is really low. So I would not spend energy to do this one, even though you do get some experience. So if you're in need of XP and in need of green essence, then you can go ahead and do that, even though definitely the best node to farm for green essence is the last one for each stage. So for materials, definitely a no-no in my opinion. So what is the best way to do it? Well, the third main way to get materials are the live events. And this is, to me, the best way to farm it. It's the most efficient, and it's the one that definitely gives you the most bang for your buck. Now, let's go ahead and talk about these events and how I farm them. And I'm actually going to be farming tonight for Metphil. I want to get him from gear 5. I'm going to try to get him all the way to gear 9, but if not, at least to gear 8 at the least. So let's talk about each material level. So for level 1, for example, if we go here and we go into the live event, for level 1 I farm the first node, and that is because that is the one that for level 1 has the best drop rate. The second node gives you a mix between level 1 and 2, but for level 1, again, because sometimes you need so many of level 1, it's a lot faster also to just do the first node because you do get quite a bit of those. Now for level 2 materials, if you need level 2, you definitely should farm the third node, which is the one that just gives you level 2 materials. Again, for the same reason that you would want to do level 1, or the first node for level 1, I'm sorry, because it gives you the most quantity for your runs for that material level. Now, if you need 1 and 2, like for the same gear, sometimes I seldom go ahead and do the second node, which again gives you that mixture between level 1 and 2. But again, mainly for level 1, you want to do the first node, and for level 2, you want to do the third one. Now, for level 3, you want to farm the fourth node, and you don't want to do the fifth. And the reason for that is because even though this node is mixed between level 2 and 3, the drop rate for level 3 is higher in the fourth node than the fifth node, at least in my experience, from what I've been playing in these events. As you can see, I don't even have, for energy, I don't have the fifth node open because I've been doing the other affinities, and I have opened up the fifth node and only come to realize that the fourth one is the one that gives you the best. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a run of the first node, and we're going to do a run at the third node just so you guys get an idea of what is the drop rate for each material. So let's go ahead and bring in Metphil. I'm going to bring Arcus, and I'm going to bring Hal Jordan, and I'm going to bring Cyborg. Why not? I mean, for the first node, this is definitely overkill, but then again. And again, you want to make sure that you bring in teams so you can do this. Now, obviously, if you have higher level heroes, these nodes are not going to be a problem for you at all. But again, just to reiterate, level 1, you definitely want to do the first node. And once this stops running in, or we finish this run in auto, we'll see how many we got for the one that we needed. Alright, so it's done, and you see we got 13 out of 12. And we had 8, so that means we got 5 in that first run. Pretty good drop rate if you ask me for that particular material level. Now let's go to the third node. So what I'm going to do, because I want you guys to see exactly how many I'm getting. So for this one I have 6 and I need 8. So what I do, once again, I go to here 9.5, which is the fourth node. And by the way, it helps if you learn how much green essence you got to pay to enter each node. So like for example, first node is 3.5, the second one is 5.5, there you go. The third one 7.5, I'm sorry. The fourth one is 9.5, and then the last one is 11,000, or 11.5, I'm sorry. So anyway, let's go ahead and go into the fourth node and see what the drop rate for the level 3 materials is. Now granted, level 3 materials are more rare, so that means that you are going to get a little bit less of level 3. But again, in comparison between level Note 4 and Note 5, Note 4 gives you you get the most bang for your buck, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so let's see. As you can see, we're having no problems here running with legendary 2 and 3 characters, and 1. Medful is on legendary 1. By the way, guys, Arcus, he's a beast. So if you had a chance to farm the event and you got him to legendary, congratulations. Let me know what legendary level you have him at, because the guy is definitely a beast. And I'm going to be actually putting out a spotlight on him hopefully this week, because Cheetah's the one that I have on my schedule, so that's the one that's going to drop first. And hopefully we can also get him out this week, but if not, for sure next week. But I'm going to do my best to drop that spotlight this week. Okay, so we had 6, we only got 1. So that's not bad. Sometimes we get 1. Most times, actually, I've been able to get 3, even 5 of the same one. So, guys, these are some of the tips that I have for you to get material levels. Now, one more thing before I close this video is that I do spend gems in these events because, again, they're run twice a week, you know, on the day that they run during the weekdays, and then of course on Saturday all the events are open. The only ones I do not spend gems on, and even though these are not materials, I do not I just want to put it in this video, is I do not spend gems on the will powers or the powers, fearsome powers and essential powers, and I also do not spend gems on the legendary essences events. Which I might start doing that because I'm doing a lot of legendary essence, but I don't do that as of yet. So I only spend my gems in the gear mats events. So anyway, guys, what do you think about these tips? Do you agree with them? Do you have any other tips that I may have missed? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you enjoy the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that helps the channel a great deal. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on all the great content I'll be bringing you in the days ahead. And if you would like to support the creation of more videos, click on the link to my PayPal tips jar in the video description below. And as always, guys, have a fantastic rest of your day and stay legendary.